Imagine waking up to a beautiful day one day and all of a sudden everything changes when the rain started. Now, imagine that this day started like any other normal day. It was a normal, sunny, maybe a little bit breezy day. Right, then you decided to take a walk, you and your friend or your brother, and all of a sudden when you reached this far, far away place where there were no shades nearby, then the rains started. Now, this video is not about the rains. This video is specifically about the poor drainage system in Zambia and why most people in Lusaka don't like the rains. Like, we just wish they could just go to the farms or something. Now, if you're somebody that is interested in hearing some of the points that we have for you in today's discussion, stick around and don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe, as you're about to learn why the drainage system in Lusaka, Zambia is very poor. Now, if you're a Zambian, especially about Lusaka, I want you to leave your thoughts in the comments and let me know some of the experiences that you've had with the rain so far, because everybody has had some. Like, just imagine as we were coming back, we saw these people like getting a bus, but they were just like stepping in the rains, like, oh my goodness. And I'm gonna share with you some of the videos, like how my journey went and what I had to go through and how the drainage is so far, in case you haven't seen it. So, the drainage system in Zambia, especially Lusaka, has faced significant challenges over the years. Now, I wonder why, because we've heard a lot of politicians saying that we're gonna fix this and that, but why isn't that changing though? So the primary issues include inadequate infrastructure, poor maintenance, and insufficient solid waste management. Like I always say, like I tell a lot of people, like, we gotta be very, very careful, like we gotta be careful in managing stuff. But like some people will just tell you, like, why did you shift there in the first place? Like, imagine you're having this conversation with somebody, right? Maybe on social media, then you just come up with this point, like, why is the drainage system so poor in Lusaka? Like, I just wish I were home right now. And somebody will be like, hey, why did you come here in the first place? Like, imagine. So consequently, these problems lead to frequent flooding, especially during the rainy season, causing disruptions to daily life, damage to properties, and increased health risks. Oh my God. Okay, so the increased health risks part, we usually deal with cholera here in Lusaka, but in recent years it has gone down. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the disruptions to daily life. Like, just imagine you were taking this nice walk in the sunny weather, and all of a sudden the clouds just come and it starts raining. Like, this is exactly what we're talking about. So efforts have been made to improve the situation, such as the Lusaka water supply, sanitation, and drainage project. I haven't seen much development in that area, but yeah, so this is the internet, everybody. People can just write information there. So they aimed to rehabilitate and extend infrastructure and strengthen the capacity of local institutions responsible for drainage. I haven't seen much improvement. Being in Lusaka myself, and most people in Lusaka can testify. Like, I just wonder why a lot of people that handle these projects can just put information out there and promote this falsehood. So as you're seeing in this video, guys, this is exactly what goes on in the rainy season in Lusaka, and you can only survive if you have a car or transport of some sort. But when you reach your place or your destination, you're gonna be forced to step into the water. Like, it's floody everywhere. So there's that. So while there has been some progress, issues like clogged drains, inadequate garbage collection, and maintenance challenges persist, impacting the overall effectiveness of these improvements. Yes, you can testify just from the look of this video. And the person that I was with in front of me, that's my young brother right there. The way he was walking, he should have been there. It was hilarious. He didn't want to step into the water. He didn't want to step into the mud. Like, I get it. When you're not from around here, it's kind of like hard to just adapt. But it's like I was saying, there is this new series called From, in case you've watched it. So these guys end up being found in this unknown location, right? Like, just imagine you were traveling and then all of a sudden, poof, this magical tree appears in front of you. And as you start like turning back, you end up in this forest, this place, like there's a small town in the middle of a forest. Now the point is, this place if you don't adapt, it messes up with your head. You become insane and you can do all kinds of damage to other people. Lusaka is kind of like that. Like, you gotta adapt, people. You gotta adapt. Like, immediately when you come to Lusaka, don't just have the mentality of wherever you came from. This place, my friends, is gonna welcome you properly with the rains and the floods. So you gotta embrace it by stepping in there. By walking in there. If you don't do that, bruh, you're gonna just get messed up. So I think that's it for today's video, but clearly there are a lot of more things that need to be done to ensure more efficient and reliable drainage system in the area, especially Lusaka. Like, I've seen a lot of parts, houses, just getting these, waters inside of them. And it's so funny that when you bring up this issue on Facebook, especially to those people that advertise these homes, like, you talk about it, like, why do you guys advertise poor homes? They'll tell you, nah, you gotta, like, why did you come here in the first place and all that. Like, we need to have these conversations so that we the people can start changing our mentalities, because 20 years from now I'm gonna be a landlord. 20 years from now you're gonna build houses. So if you know the problems that most people face in your area, obviously you're gonna build a better house. You're gonna be a contractor, somebody's gonna hire you. Obviously you're gonna do a better job than what's already there. And that's the reason why we report these things, guys. Don't have a backward mentality. Well, Lusaka, like, why are most people like this? You can't have a genuine conversation with them unless it's all about arguments and chezela or kuchilisha per Friday. Like, people just love having these conversations about unproductive things, especially on Facebook. I just think that we should start taking up the mantle of talking about these issues. Hopefully in the future our mentalities are gonna change more. But what do you think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments, especially if you are from the area or you are from Zambia or any African that has traveled to Zambia. Like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and also like if you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to subscribe to become part of our electrifying community, guys. Zambia kuchalo. Bam bam. Wanazambu daba zati mundani ka enjoy ya mumvula. Mina ngono kuya. Yasana bugino yo. Ya, sopan jaga manzi. Yo, ni from we mtu angafika chok jaila ti. Bro. Can you tell me what the time is? Down, 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 down. Yeah.